So we're back out with Luna again today. We've had a couple of days where we've done some work in the house, out up the field, over at the Gun Dog Club. We also took her on a shoot yesterday. Had a walk around during the morning, came out at dinner time, and then had a walk around in the evening as well. So she did really well. Really happy with how she responded to that. You know, it's a high. I didn't take her out on the actual shoot itself, but she did cope very well. So we're back out now. Obviously, we've been concentrating in the one area over the last week, and obviously now I need to start moving it around, because every time you start moving the dog to a different area, and this is an area that she knows, this is her home territory, this is Upton Park, this is a place where she comes quite regular, because she actually only just lives just across the way there. So this is an area that is very familiar to her. So it's good to come to it's good to come here and start the next stage, because this is where I would have thought this is where she'll do majority of her training when she goes home anyway. But obviously there's different places that you can go around here, and there's obviously you can travel out and travel to different places, and that has to happen. But I need to move around, because like I said, every time you move around, every time you put her in a different environment, then you have to kind of take a few steps back on your training and then move her back forward again. So I'll put her back on the short line just for the moment. I'm not going to put her on a long line. I don't need it. I don't need the long line, and I have to trust her. So I'm not going to use the long line, but I'm going to use the short line just to start off with, and then start walking on the heel, and then we'll get back around a little bit, and then we'll start some dummy work with her as well. It's the more environments she gets trained in, the better she will become. If you just train in one environment, then that becomes very difficult. So I don't want to just train in one environment. So over the next few days, I'm going to be taking it to different places, different environments, and actually doing the training there as well. Here. Here. Here, hey, here. Here. So again, we're using mixed methods. We're using reward, and we're using correction. Correction in a verbal correction to start off with. Obviously the lead is on, so that's a correction in itself. If I need it, if I need to just quickly stand on it, then that's fine, that's a quick correction. But it's the verbal correction, it's the leave it. Those are the verbal corrections. And obviously then we reward it. If she does it right, then I reward it. Just there with the dog running past, chap over there throwing the ball for the dog's running past, going past Luna. Now before, she would have run after it and gone chased around with it and played with it. This time she sat there, she stayed, she looked, she watched, which is fine. I've got no problems with her standing up, looking at it, paying attention to it. Got no problems with that, so long as she doesn't move. So it's a good start. It's a good start, and yeah, happy with that.